Hey YouTube, Joshua the Window Cleaner here with another Friday night giveaway night. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. It has been one heck of a week for me, and I'm actually going to talk about it tonight. I got the request from a couple people actually to do some more personal side of Joshua the Window Cleaner. I'm always talking about window cleaning topics and trying to help you grow your business, but a few people out there are curious to know what goes on in my personal life a little bit. Because I come to the show and I have so much energy and I'm really just trying to help people, and I've always talked about the positive side and just always trying to help you. So tonight we're going to talk about some of the more grimy things that I'm dealing with, especially right now. I've got a ton of stuff going on, so I'm going to talk about that. I'm really thankful that I'm able to come onto the show and share with you what I'm dealing with. This is going to be a way for me to get all this off of my chest, because this week has been insane. And I've already heard from a few other people that I've talked to that they had a really crazy week too as well. So I hope everybody made it through this week, and I'm really hoping that you had a great week, had a great Thanksgiving. I mean, I definitely got it to eat a bunch of good food, and so that was all good on that end, and we had a great Thanksgiving. But it was just, we kind of got some weird news, and like I said, I'll talk about that. Now first, I want to jump straight in to the first giveaway I'm going to do tonight. So this first giveaway that I'm going to do, I'm sure you see the spin wheel, you're like, what the heck is that? So the first one I'm going to do is actually from a viewer, so somebody that watches the show, and you'll see him on here, and if you've talked to him, his name is Sleep Talker. His actual name is Ryan Smart, so if you know him as that, you know, that's what you know him as. Now, this first giveaway, the way I'm going to do it is I want you to choose a color from this wheel. So right now in the comments, choose a color that you see. You can choose from dark purple. So if you like dark purple, type in dark purple right now in the comments. You can do light purple, and then just go in the comments, type light purple. Blue, you can type in blue on the comments if that's your color. Red, which looks like you have the most odds. If your eyes are like mine, you see 4 red, so I would probably say red. But here's the kicker though on the red. It's going to be the first one. If there's a bunch of people that say light purple, whatever, it's going to be the first one that says that color. And you can change your color if you don't see somebody else have that color yet while it's spinning. But it'd be the first one that says the color that this thing chooses. So after the red, you have yellow that you can type in the comments right now. And then you also have green that you can type in the comments right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel. And I haven't told you what the prize is yet, but I can just show you that it is the Zero J2. So yeah, congratulations, whoever's going to win this. But this is the first giveaway, and it's from Ryan Smart, or Sleep Talker. Most of you might know him better as Sleep Talker. He's on the show a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel. Make sure to go ahead and put your color in the comments right now, because we're going to see who's going to win. That was a weak spin, man. I got to do it better than that. There we go, yeah. This thing is really cool. I bought it off of Amazon if anybody's wanting to know. I got 2 of them, and I might end up going to this instead of the virtual one in the future, but super cool. I put it together this week, and I thought this would be a great time to be able to choose somebody to win Sleep Talker's prize. All right, so what's it gonna be? It looks like it's gonna be green. So if you chose red, you were wrong. Oh, wait. Purple? We got dark purple. It was green, but it went back. That's crazy. So yeah, dark purple. Congratulations, you won the first one on the comments right now that says dark purple. You won. Congratulations. You will be getting the Zero J2. Please email me right now. I will forget. You won't get your prize if you do not email me right now. So go ahead and email me, joshuathewindowcleaner@gmail.com. Super simple. joshuathewindowcleaner@gmail.com. Go ahead and email me right now your name and address. And you're going to have to pay for shipping. And if you don't want to pay for shipping, then we can pass it forward and we can put it on there for somebody else. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit too, about shipping, because it's been kind of a little bit of a headache. So congratulations to whoever you are. Here is the Zero J2 that you will win. So I'll box that up for you next week. Just make sure to email me. Okay, so I just want to say real quick, just before I start in and jumping into my topics, to thank you so much to Window Magic Supply and Window Cleaning Resource for making all this stuff happen. I mean, I'm doing the show and all that, but they are giving us all these tools that you see, all the tools that you've seen on the video before this. They give all these tools to me to give to you so that you can try. Now, if you win something from Window Magic Supply, or if you've already won something, please take a picture with the item and send it to me. A picture with you in it, not just the tools. Anybody can take just a picture of the tools. But if you could send us a picture with your winnings, that would be great. That'd be really good for their social media, and it makes you famous for a second if that's what you want to do. Anyway, so and the next thing I want to talk about is WCR. So if you've won something, or if you win something from Window Cleaning Resource, please go on their website and leave them a review for that tool. That helps them out tremendously. It also helps other window cleaners. That way they know what's going on with the tool and what you rate it. Your opinion really does matter, especially when it's being asked like this. So make sure to go in there and leave a review. And the last thing I'd say is please come back and tell us your experience with the tools. We want you to tell us your experience on this show. That's the point. We're all coming back here every week. We're going to talk about these tools. We're going to see which ones are good, see which ones are very helpful for each one, because everybody's different. So the tools that I like might not be the tools that you like or that somebody else likes. So everything's going to be different. Now, I'm going to talk about the shipping issue that I've been having. I'm taking donations now. You can Venmo me, and if you want to email me and see how to donate, if you want to donate to the show. Now, I'm not going to keep the donations personally. What I'm going to do with the donations is pay for shipping, because right now I'm coming out of pocket a lot for shipping. There's a lot of people that they'll win and then they just disappear. They don't want to pay for the shipping. Please don't accept one of these if you cannot pay for the shipping. Like, we'll pass it forward to somebody that will. I'm giving you these tools for free already. I don't have to come out of pocket. I'm trying to give you my time. So if you are just loving the show and you want to be generous and you want to give to the show, email me. I'll tell you how to do it. Send it on Venmo. Now, if we start getting some good donations coming in, what I'm going to do is start adding to the prize wheel different amounts of cash. I'm not doing this to benefit myself. I want to help you out. So if somebody might be hurting for cash, they could win cash also on giveaway night. So I'm going to try to incorporate that too with the donations. I'm also going to try to have some t-shirts made. Things like that for the channel. Things that you will buy, and if you're somebody that donates, you might just get a free t-shirt. Just depends on how much you're donating. So I might do it where you do certain donations, you get like a t-shirt, something like that. And it's not just going to be a Joshua the Window Cleaner t-shirt. It's going to be a funny t-shirt. I'm coming up with different ideas for window cleaners. Similar to this, I'm not going to steal their idea because obviously they did a fantastic job on this stuff. But things like this, window cleaning, t-shirts and stuff like that, I'm going to try to start selling and doing that for the show. So I can kind of generate some kind of money to be able to continue to do this show. The show is actually starting to cost me a lot, which I'm fine with. I'm totally fine with it. But, when it comes to my family, I got a kid on the way and stuff. I really need to be smart with each move I need to make. And if I'm not going to be able to grow and be able to keep going with it and spending my time on it, then I'm not going to be able to do that. And I'm not going to be able to be here for you guys. And it seems like most people want me to stay around. So I'm going to try to stay around. I'm going to do the best I can. So that's what the donation's for. Just know that, that's going to be coming soon. So if you want to leave me a donation or you want to give us a donation for the show, please go on joshuathewindowcleaner@gmail.com. Let me know. I'll send you my Venmo stuff, and then you just write donation on there, and then I'll save it in there. And then, like I said, I'll start doing some cash stuff, and it'll pay for shipping, because shipping is starting to cost me a lot. Shipping has went up a ton, especially because of the holidays and stuff like that. And I've shipped something, tried to ship something overseas before, never heard back from the guy. It was like $180 or something. But it's just costing a ton of money. And then, like I said, it's just also costing me a lot of time. I'm buying stuff like the wheel. It takes me like 3 or 4 hours a week to make this show. So I'm not trying to complain by no means, but it's also the topic tonight. We're talking about things that I'm going through. And so I just want to let you know, this has been a little bit of a challenge for me. And just coming into the winter months, and I got a baby on the way, I'm about to take off. Financially, it's been a little bit tough. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. And let's see. And then the next thing I want to do is actually throw Window Magic Supply spin wheel out right now before I jump into the topics. So thank y'all so much for being on. We've been on for about 12 minutes so far. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible, but I got a lot to talk about, so I doubt it's going to be 20 minutes. You might be looking more closer to 30 minutes or something like that. And just to let you know, this is almost live. This is 5 o'clock on a Friday. So this is 5 o'clock today that I'm recording this. So I'm recording this 2 hours before it airs. It's actually turning 5 o'clock right now. So I got to make it kind of short because I got to upload it and I got to go and share it into the groups. Y'all know how I do. Anyways, jumping in straight into the Window Magic Supply spin wheel. Here we go. All right, congratulations, whoever you are out there. We're going to say the third person that answers that question correctly. So whoever names those 5 correctly, the third person to answer that correctly will win some maker stickers. Okay, got 2 stickers for you. Obviously, you're going to get the Window Magic Supply sticker because that is who this giveaway is from. And this one's been sitting on the shelf for a while. I think the last person, I had 2 of these, and the last person to win this was Sean. So if you see Sean on the show, he won this, and he'll tell you all about it, and he's loved this. So yes, you'll get the Scotsman, the Hedgehog, and then you also get the Python with the 14-inch handy sleeve. So you will love this. This is such a great thing. It comes with the bronze wool ends, so you'll get that as well. So congratulations out there. I really appreciate you watching the show. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to kind of give you a handful because that's the last of some of the maker products we have. So you'll get a handful of stickers there, and I hope you enjoy. Now, let's see what we have for the topics tonight. I got a lot of stuff wrote down. I actually had to upgrade and not do sticky notes all over my thing, so you might see me looking down a little bit more, but I just want to make sure I stay on topic and don't waste your time. Okay, so I got a lot of requests for some of the personal side of Joshua the window cleaner, so that's the topics tonight, and what I'm going through personally. So there's a lot of personal stuff on here, and I just want to say a quick disclaimer. I am not complaining on here. I am not trying to be that guy. You know, it's gonna sound like I'm complaining, but I'm literally just telling you things that I'm genuinely going through. So I'm just stating facts. And I know that God is in control, and this is just me personally. I know that God is in control. He is in control of all these things, and He's going to work it all out for His glory. And so I'm not even worried about it. But these are things that I'm dealing with, and that I'm having to work, constantly having to labor. But it's really good for me, and I always know when I'm struggling. And like I said, this is something for me personally. I know when I'm struggling that God is bringing me closer to Him. Because I rely on Him a lot more. You get out there and you got everything going perfect. You think you're doing it all on your own. We all do that. And so for me, I'm being humbled whenever situations like this come about. And it's just like, okay, God, I really need you right now. Like, I need you to line these things out because it's been crazy. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is this crazy turkey lady, and I hate to even be that way. I don't even want to be negative towards her or anything like that because I'm sure she was just having a bad day. But I'm just going to tell you what happened. So last week I talked about giving back to the community. It was something we're doing for Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving was yesterday. And what we did was we alerted everybody who won the Thanksgiving dinner on Monday, and then we met them on Wednesday. So we met them on Wednesday right before Thanksgiving at Co-working Connections, where I have an office space there, but we hardly ever use it, and we clean the windows there and stuff, and so they know us. Anyway, so we're doing the giveaway. What we do is we buy a bunch of turkey dinners from Albertsons and Stater Brothers, which those are just local grocery stores in the area. So we just buy them from there, and then we give them to families in need. And people nominate families that are in need, and then they pick up the dinners and then give it to them, just to kind of give you an idea of how it works. Okay, so Monday came around, and she lets everybody know, we had so many dinners. That's how it works. We can only buy so many from the grocery store, and then so we just, all the first few, however many people that, that's who we give it to. And so we alerted everybody, let them know, hey, you want the turkey dinner. We're going to be here at this time. This is where you pick up. We'll see you then. And, everybody went there. Now, everybody went there. Everybody got their turkey dinner. It was at the end of the day. And one lady had not picked up yet. So Melissa calls me panicking, and I was dealing with a lot of stuff that day. And I'll get into more of that in just a little bit. But anyway, so Melissa calls me, and she's like, hey, Josh. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. Like, this lady's freaking out saying we're scamming her and all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? Scamming folks? Like, what's going on? And so immediately I start getting alerts on my phone. I'm getting a negative review. I'm a scammer. And this lady started going into all my comments on our posts. We post a ton. Like, we are very consistent on social media. And so this lady was going through my comment. I mean, she's going like Veterans Day, our Veterans Day post, and being like lies and like just thrashing my business. It was super raw. Like, it was really rough. Like, because we were trying to figure out how to stop this lady, and we're trying to communicate with her. I'm like, hey, please call us. We've been trying to message you since Monday. We've been trying to reach you. We don't know your number. You never gave us your phone number. But where you applied, we have been messaging you through that. So please get a hold of us. Like, we're doing everything we can. She starts blocking us and calling us a scam and everything. And I'm like, please just call me. She's saying that we were doing the giveaway to try to get people to message us so that we could hack their account. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I wouldn't know where to begin on how to hack an account. And y'all all know I'm trying to give something away. I'm not no scam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm genuinely trying to give this thing away. So anyway, she just does all that, blocks me, blocks my secretary. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, look, we got a dinner. This dinner's going to go to waste. She nominated a family, so it ain't even going to her. So it ain't even about her. Like, because if it's about her, like, you want to be that way, like, fine. But in my mind, I'm like, somebody's not getting a dinner. This is not good. I need to figure this out. So I called Melissa. I was like, look, don't worry about it. I know it's 5 o'clock. Work overtime. Luckily, you're not going to be working for the next couple days because of Thanksgiving. So, it's not going to be that hard on payroll, even though we're not making money. So it doesn't help me that much. But But we did pretty good last week, so don't worry about it. Just work 1 hour in overtime tonight and find a family that can do this. So I went on there and tried to post on social media. But before that, I went on social media and went to all the groups that we post into, and I was like, hey, if anybody knows this lady, I screenshotted the lady's account. If anybody knows this lady, tell her, please come pick up her dinner. It's not a scam. Like, what happened was, this is what happened. We forgot to tell the people at the front desk that we were doing a giveaway. So these families were coming there to where we were at. We were in the parking lot with the food. They were walking inside the door and saying, hey, where's the giveaway stuff? And the front desk guy, we didn't know this, but he was telling everybody, like, we don't know what you're talking about. There's no giveaway, you know? And so when they walk outside, anybody else, which I don't know why this lady didn't do that, they called us. They called us or messaged us, and we were like, hey, we're in the parking lot actually, you know, no need to go to the front desk. The front desk is going to aware of what we're doing. We're just doing this, you know, we're just here out in the parking lot. It's not a big deal. And we tried to call the owner a few times because I know the owner personally of the place, but she's out of town because of the holidays and stuff. So I could not, you know, we should have let the front desk know. Don't get me wrong. We should have let the front desk know. But she should have called because that would have solved that issue, you know. And next time, it's like I was telling Melissa, next time we got to let the front desk people know. But anyway, so everybody else got their dinner. Well, she must have been the last lady. Obviously, she was. So when she went in there to ask, the guy's like, "Oh, 8 other families are sad because the dinner wasn't legit and all this stuff." And so I guess the guy at the front desk had already had it in his mind that we were a scam, and so he was relaying it to that lady. Now she must have been having a real bad day because when she went and thrashed my business and stuff, that's ridiculous. Like all she had to do was message us. Like I have screenshots of everything she said. I have screenshots of Melissa trying to reach out to her through Messenger. Even commented on her on her post, everything, and even commenting on her review, everything. Like, please get a hold of us. We're not a scam. We want you to come get this food. Like, please come and get it. Well, it got drug out, and finally I told her, I said, look, we got to give it to somebody. So we posted on all those groups again, and we said, hey, like, we need to give this to a family that's in need. And within 20 minutes, somebody came and picked up that dinner. So I was very thankful. And the way I seen it was, I guess God knew what he was doing. Maybe this family needed it more than the other, not to be negative toward the other family or anything like that. But we really genuinely trying to help. I don't know what else I could have done on my end as a business owner. I just told Melissa, like, we got to let the front people know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a must. And if I would have known that, I had no idea. And I should have been involved a little bit more. But I wasn't, so that was my mistake, and it was lack of communication on my part. So I'm not trying to blame it on Melissa or anybody at all. Like, this was just a crazy experience. And that lady, to me, I would never act like that. So I can't put myself in her position and be like, she shouldn't have acted like that because I don't know what she was going through. So I ain't even trying to judge her for that or nothing like that. And all I did was I just prayed that God, please feed that family that was in need, and please be with her and let her have a good Thanksgiving and let that not ruin her Thanksgiving and all that stuff. And luckily, what ended up happening was, and because I had so much going on, I had a doctor's appointment that day and like all kinds of stuff. Like I'm about to get into some other stuff that was going on. But anyway, so then let's see, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, so we did everything we could to help the lady out, and she didn't get the turkey dinner. Somebody else did. And oh yeah, I remember now. So what happened is when we made all those posts and stuff, there was people that we've cleaned windows for that knew me in the community, that knows me because I network with everybody. I try to talk to everybody if I can, at least once, and I do a lot of people's windows. And so, everybody kind of knows me in this community. Well, when I made those posts, there was people on there like, I can't believe that they would call you scammers, and there's people on there calling her a B and like all kinds of stuff. And I just kept saying, look, I'm praying for that lady. Like I ain't trying to call her no names or nothing. I don't know what she's going through, but I was trying to be positive as I possibly could, but at the same time, like it was really frustrating. But it ended up being really good for my business because everybody's seen all the different people that I've helped out the past few years getting on there saying, oh, no, you're legit, you've helped us over here. And then customers saying, hey, you've helped us do this. And some people were messaging because we gave some dinners to the Good Samaritans. And they ended up messaging on there too and say, hey, no, we got our dinner. And there was people on there saying they got their dinner. So like that was good. It was really good. But at the moment, I wasn't thinking about that. I was literally just like, I was trying to get a hold of this lady. And then like also wanted the community to know like what the bad review was about, And I even said on there plenty of times, like it was my mistake. Like we should have let the front desk people know, but we didn't, But things happen. We are human beings. We make mistakes. And all we can do is make it right. And that's what I try to do. But Lady Steele has got us blocked and everything, and it's ridiculous. And she's seen the whole community because there's people she knows because they were like, "Hey, I know her," or "Hey, I've seen her post," and they let her know, and she just still didn't reach out, didn't apologize, and it's fine. Like it's fine, whatever. Like do your thing. But just a crazy experience, and that really upset Melissa, but it made her feel a lot better that a family got it, so they still got it. But it was quite an adventure the day before Thanksgiving. So that was just one thing that happened. Now, I'm going to start explaining what I'm going through with my house situation right now and why it's so late today whenever I'm trying to do this show. So we moved into a new place in September and had issues with the air. We got the entire new air system. They came in and redid all the duct vents, redid the vents. They redid everything. We got a whole new system, which was great, because we're renting and the landlords, they really have been trying to help us out. And we just moved in, so we didn't know that these issues were going to happen. But anyway, so then everything got fixed. That right after that, we started feeling the floor was warm in our kitchen, and so we're like, oh man, like I hate to keep telling these people there's something wrong. But anyway, so there was a slab leak. Point blank period. There was a really bad slab leak in the kitchen, and it was just smelling real bad. And it was just really bad. We were having to open all the windows and stuff. So I told the owners of the house, I said, y'all gonna have to come out here and look at this. And so they came out here and they looked at it and they were like, we're so sorry you're going through this. And like, I had just got everything done. I just painted all the house myself. I painted my baby's room and like got all their stuff unpacked from the baby shower. Everything's in its place, got it all ready. Thought I had it already. I just thought I had it figured out, but I guess I didn't. But anyway, so I got all that stuff done. I worked my butt off trying to get all this stuff done before the baby gets here. Um, and so, the guy says the plumber comes in and he goes, yeah, no, I can fix this. Just cut your the hot water heater off, so on and so forth. He was just kind of walking me through. He's like, this would be a 2-hour fix minimum. I'll be back like in a few days to fix it. Just make sure you watch the water. Because my water bill kept being expensive. And I thought, there's no way me filling up my tank every month is supposed to cost me that much. It was like $300 something dollars the first month, and then right after that was like $279. But the first month was because we had just moved in and we had to pay all those fees to get it turned on and stuff. And then the next month it was still like that. And we were like, what the heck? And I'd already got a letter in the mail a month ago that said that the water meter was not, it was just running, like it was just consistently running. And so, I had messaged the landlord and said, hey, like there's a leak somewhere. I've looked everywhere outside. I cannot figure it out. And that was before we knew about the slab leak or felt the floor warm or anything. And I was like, I can't figure out what's leaking. Well, she calls the water company and they're like, no, actually, we accidentally hit the wrong button and sent that to everybody in the area. And so the homeowner's like, oh, okay, well, don't worry about it, Josh, And so I wasn't worried about it. Then, like I said, then we started feeling the warm floor, and then I told her, I was like, you're just going to have to come over here. It stinks real bad, and, like, you're just going to have to come and see this and feel the floor and see what we're experiencing so that way you're the homeowner, so I want you to know exactly what's going on. And so yeah, they came over, looked at it, and they were like, yeah, there's definitely something going on. Anyways, long story short, they had 3 or 4 plumbers come over and give us estimates, and then the guy said he could do it. He said a 2-hour fix, easy peasy. We're just going to reroute it. So they're going to reroute it from the hot water heater to the sink instead of, and they're just going to cut the lines that were underground and that were, the slab leak. So the guy shows up and walks in and looks under the sink and, where he's going to be cutting in to do the piping, and he sees black mold. And he says, okay, I can't touch this because there's black mold. So he said, I'm going to send somebody out to take a look at this. And so he left. Okay. Well, then I had to cancel everything I had going on that day. Rob had to do everything that he could. Okay. Then, and by the way, the day he was supposed to fix this was Wednesday, the same day the turkey lady. Okay, so I'm having people coming in and out of my house, and I'm trying to figure this out. They coming in. They obviously everybody's saying the same thing. There's definitely mold down there. There's definitely but it's okay. Like you're not breathing it in. The smell was really bad, but they're not. I guess they haven't done any tests, so they can't tell us if there's mold or not legally, from what I found out later on. So there still could be mold in here, which we're trying to get out right now, like literally as we speak. I'm gonna be packing up, and I'm gonna be on the show tonight for sure. I'll be in the comments as you see. But it's just after as soon as I got off the show, I gotta go and like take care of us. We're already 30 minutes in here, but I got so much more to talk about. I gotta tell you all this because this is stuff I'm going through personally, and this will be really cool to look back at later whenever I see the outcome. and know that God knew what He was doing all along, because He always does. Even when we're in the midst of it, sometimes we feel like, why is He doing this to us? Is He torturing us? But He's just moving things around to make things better. But anyway, so yeah, we had to find a place because of the mold. We had a few companies come in, restoration companies come in and look at it, and they're going to have to tear apart pretty much the whole kitchen. We're talking about 3 to 4 weeks worth of work, a week of drying everything out, ripping all the mold out and stuff, and then after that they can start just remodeling the whole kitchen, I guess. But anyways, that's going to be quite of a process. So we had to figure out how to get out of here and what to do. We done set up everything. I done got everything ready, like I was saying, for the baby. We got a Christmas tree up. We got everything ready because she is due December 8th. So we're talking like next week, a few days. We're like 13 or 12 or 13 days from today. But anyway, so the baby is due in a few days, and we just got everything ready. And today I spent all day trying to find a place because the mold is going to be, there's going to be a lot of work needs to be done. They got to rip it all up, like I said just a minute ago. And we ended up having to pay $11,000 for a place for a month because it's the holidays and stuff. And so an Airbnb for a month was literally like $11,000, $10,500, and then I had to pay a $500 deductible through my insurance, which is a whole other thing, which I'm really glad that I did that. But I had to come out of pocket, but luckily my renter's insurance will cover it and pay me back, but I still got to come up with that. You know what I'm saying? I still got to come up with that right now, and it's just like Christmas time, baby coming, been a little chaotic on my end trying to financially figure it out because I don't care who you are and how much money you got. $11,000 is a lot of money, okay? And I can't just come up with that kind of money. I ain't come for no money. I ain't got $1,000,000 sitting in the bank. I ain't even got 50 G's sitting in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't rich. It might look like I have a lot of nice stuff, but I just got nice stuff. I'm not rich by no means. $11,000 is really hard to come up with. Anyways, came up with it, and my renter's insurance will pay me back that. But thank God I had it. What if I didn't have it? Then what? Like how does that work? I thought about that too. I was like, man, I bet there's people out there that don't have it, that wouldn't be able to do it. So it can always be worse. Um, Now we have to move everything we can for the baby and us before Monday because I got a ton of French pane windows to do on Monday. I really don't want to do French pane windows. I don't mind doing the outside of French pane windows, but I do not like doing the inside of French pane windows. And we're talking about a $1,400 job. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I think it's like 700 or 800 little individual squares. So that's a lot. But anyway, so we got that and a few maintenance jobs, and I'm only working on Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm taking off to help my wife and spend time with the baby. Um, so that's kind of a lot of what I have going on right now. It's been quite the adventure. Most of that was going on Wednesday, and then I had a doctor's appointment at 6 o'clock, and yeah, I didn't get home, and then a lot of stuff was going on with my family, and they needed, one of my family members needed somebody to talk to. They were going through a breakup, so I had to like drop everything how I was feeling about my day, and then just talk to them. I talked to them for a while, and they were in a lot better spirits whenever I left. I was kind of worried about them because they were feeling alone, and I know how that feels, and like nobody wants to feel alone. So I was just trying to help her out, and I did all I could there, and then I found out my mom was crying and upset because she missed me a lot, which is, you see, y'all seen her on the show last week, but she just misses me a lot, and it's Thanksgiving, and we lost my grandma in March. It's my mom's mom, and so this is the first Thanksgiving, and then my papa has dementia, so she's taking care of him, and then I'm not there to help, and a lot of my family's on drugs down there, and when I was there, I was pretty much like holding everything together. And then, I just always try to be positive and help everybody out as much as I possibly could. But I got drained, man. Like, that's why I moved out here. Like, I just couldn't do it anymore in Alabama. I just got drained. It's overwhelming. And it just sucks because I can't help them. And so sometimes that gets a little bit tough for me because I want to be able to help my family. But I know that God's got another purpose for me out here, and I'm able to help a lot of people out here. But it makes it real tough when family's going through a lot and you can't be there. And that part gets rough, and man, I didn't want to tear up on here, but yeah. So anyways, that's just what I'm going through right now, and with the baby on the way, hopefully my mom will be able to take a little bit of a vacation. My stepdad is gonna go and help my grandpa, and kind of help him there. My uncle will help a little bit too. But like I said, most of my family members are running from the law. They got warrants. They're in prison, or they're just on drugs, and it's really sad. But it's just majority of my family. So my mom has to do everything, and it's really stressful. It really is. But like I said, those are just the personal things I'm going through right now, and it's gonna get better, man. I know it. I know it is. It's just in that moment. It's like I said, whenever I feel like I'm going through all these struggles and everything, I know I'm getting closer to God, and it's a really good thing for me. And so, I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me or anything like that because I'm doing great. Like, look at the stuff like giveaway night and everything. It's great. Like everything is great when it comes to that. But just like anybody else, I'm a human being. I'm dealing with a lot in my personal life. No matter what you see on social media, no matter who's the most positive person or everything, they're still going through something. They just The way I look at it is I try to encourage people, and I use all of my encouraging thoughts and my positive thoughts, that I do my best to try to extend those out to people and help them out. And then my negative thoughts, I kind of keep them bottled up a lot. But then I also keep it to keep myself humble, to know that I'm still a human being and I'm still going through stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's so many people out there that are going through so much, and they're making their window cleaning. If Kenny's out there, man, shout out to you. I'm so sorry about what's going on with you, man, and with the groups. Like, I hate that. But there's just so many people out there just so rude. It's window cleaning, man. It's not that serious. And people are like posting videos saying like, have a good day. For instance, me, I posted a video in my group. It says it at the top. I started the group. I post a video and I say, have a great day, window cleaners. And it'd be a video of me cleaning the window. And you got people that are like, come on, man. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you being that guy? Like, do you know the best way to do it? You know what I'm saying? But it's just ridiculous, man, because people cannot even post their real self, their true self, and what they're doing. It's ridiculous, which is why I started my group called Window Cleaners. And we got 900 people in there. And we kick out people on the daily, and we let people in on the daily. And we find out, man, why? I tell people this in the group. I never asked your opinion. Whenever there's somebody's negative nobody asked for your opinion. We're just posting. Now, if we ask for your opinion, that's totally different. Like, we're asking for whatever you have to say because it's your opinion. But if nobody's asking for your opinion, just keep it to yourself. If you got to be rude, like if you're out there and you're watching this show, I hope I'm talking to the person that's giving me a thumbs down, because there's somebody out there that gives me a thumbs down every now and then. I guess they don't catch the show every Friday. But if you are a negative person, why can't you just like not put it on everybody? Like, just because you think everybody is happy and smiling all the time doesn't mean they ain't going through nothing. Like, you just gotta like realize that they're a human being. They're going through things too, and like maybe try to brighten their day a little bit. Like, that'll help you, because then it should make you feel better. So it's like cause and effect, man. Like, if you do this, this is what you get. And so just make sure that you be smart about that. Don't be rude, man. Like, because then people stop posting, and like that's so stupid. Like, because of what you say, because of your judgment on somebody, they'll stop posting. Like, for real. And then they get insecure about themselves. And it's ridiculous. Like, why can't we just post? We window cleaners. It's not even that serious. We just cleaning the glass. Like, I mean, the reason why I got my channel and stuff, I try to make this stuff fun. But there's a lot of people out there that are really negative, and it's really sad that they're pushing down the people that are positive. But I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I've had so many people try to knock me down while I've been doing this show, while I've been doing my channel, and just people getting jealous, which I don't know why. I never thought it would be what it is. There's no reason to be jealous. I'm no better than anybody else. I never claim to be better than anybody else. I never say I'm the best window cleaner or anything. So if anybody's bagging on me because of the way I clean windows or anything, good for you, dude. I'm still gonna clean windows the way I want to clean windows. Because when I go out there, I'm listening to my headphones and I'm doing whatever I want to do. Point blank, period. So if you can't accept that, you're gonna have to accept that, because I'm gonna be me, and you should be you out there. If you're the same type of person that wants to be able to post in groups and stuff, like it shouldn't be like that, man. I mean, I get that there's got to be some humor in there, and like I still post humorous stuff, and like you can be funny without being super rude. And a lot of times I make fun of myself. Like, whenever I just posted this week, I talk about how I got all these spots and stuff on my beard. Like, yeah, this ain't no real beard. That's why I keep it trimmed down. It is just a joke. But I'm not bagging on everybody else. Like, oh, y'all window cleaners out there that act like you got a beard. Like, no. Like, I'm like, this is me, y'all. Like, this is funny and this is me. So you got to be able to joke on yourself too, man. Like, it's not a healthy life to be negative all the time. So if you're listening to this and you're negative, I hope that I'm reaching you, or you probably already clicked off the screen because you just can't handle it. You can't handle the truth. But yeah, so I rambled on a lot about my personal life tonight, and I've been through a lot, y'all, and there's a lot of stuff that I don't talk about that I've been through, because I feel like I want to encourage you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to come here and just complain every week about my life and feel sorry for myself. I hate feeling sorry for myself. There's no point for me to feel sorry for myself. There's so many people going through 10 times worse than what I'm dealing with. Like, not having the money to move out, not even having a place to begin with, you know? Like, there's so many things I'm blessed for. I got my hands, both my hands, my fingers. Like, I can go out and window clean and have a good time. I got my headphones, whatever. Like, I got all this stuff. I'm so blessed. So none of this is gonna get me down. But just know that the next few weeks are gonna be very tough for me. So when you see me on here on this show, next week is HD's. We've already recorded that one, but I gotta go stay in an Airbnb for 4 weeks or whatever it is. So the next few weeks, and I got a baby on the way. So the baby's due like any day. Any day I could have a baby. So just bear with me as these next few weeks go by, because what I'm probably going to have to do, I'm probably going to have to pre-record these shows, and I might even do a lot of them tonight, like real late tonight. I might even hop on here and just do a few of them. So you're probably going to see a lot more of just giving away. There's not going to be a whole lot of topics. But as soon as we can get settled back in, get settled with the baby and everything, I'm going to hop back on here and I'm going to have a lot of topics to talk about. And I'll talk some more about my personal life, because maybe this helps somebody. I mean, that was the whole point. Is I was trying not to make it about myself and like what I'm going through, but I am talking about my business and what I'm going through with my business. But that comes with the personal side too. You got to know how to manage your business, how to manage your family, how to manage the problems and all that stuff. Everybody's got the same amount of time in a day, and that's why I'm hoping that this helps you some way. I'm not trying to hop on here and complain, by no means. I'm very thankful and grateful for every one of you on this show, even the negative people. I'm thankful for you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know what positive is. If there was no bad, I wouldn't even know what good is. Like, period, point blank, period. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all have a great weekend this weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into the window cleaning resource. It's spin wheel. So hang on one second, and here we go. All right, congratulations, whoever you are. You have won the MoFlows. And let me just tell you, I really like these things. I'm going to try to take one of them out of the bag right here so I can show you what it is. But this attaches to your brush. Put the screws in there like that, and it's got a little jet. And it does pretty good. One of these actually does pretty good. I have two on my poles. You might see that. But one works just fine as well. I almost want to say one works a little bit better, but we're still trying that theory out. I like having two because I like more water on the glass, and I can kind of move a little bit quicker, in my opinion, but it might be the same amount of water. I don't know. I might be just crazy. But anyways, congratulations. You won two. I'm going to send you two of the MoFlow adapters. And you'll get the Squeegee Life towel, and you'll also get a walnut scrub pad. So congratulations, whoever you are out there. I really appreciate you coming on the show. And if I didn't say it before, we'll do the third person that answered that right, just like we did on the last question. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, guys. Like, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being on here. We're talking 45 minutes. We're about to be 44 minutes, and so this show will end exactly at 45 minutes. But I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for listening. If you stayed to listen to my issues, and I'm sorry if there's anybody out there like didn't want to hear what I had to say. I'm sorry about that, but look, I had this request, and I actually went through a lot this week, which I go through a lot every week, but this week was a good example of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a human being just like everybody else, and here we are, just how I deal with my problems. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the show, and we'll see y'all next week. I just want to spin this for fun. This little thing is so cool. Like, it's so fun to spin. Like, I wish y'all was here so y'all could walk by and just spin it one time, because it's really fun. But anyways, I hope y'all have a blessed night. Have a great weekend. I hope y'all had a fantastic Thanksgiving and ate a whole bunch of different food. And we will see you next week with the HD Washman Show. He's going to be on here telling his story. Be prepared. That's a long show. It's about an hour and 10 minutes. So just be prepared for that next week. It's a little bit choppy. The sound is not perfect. He didn't have like a super high quality camera and a super high quality microphone. But you can still hear everything and put everything together. But I just wanted to prepare you for that. I went through and edited as much as I could on the volumes and stuff, so it's not gonna like mess with your speakers or anything. And I tried to make it where it was clear as possible. So hopefully that helps. But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the show, and y'all have a blessed weekend. And we'll see you next week. And stay tuned. I'm coming up with those reviews. Don't forget, and that will be soon. So don't think it's gonna be pushed out 4 weeks, because it's gonna be a lot sooner than you think. But anyways, y'all have a great weekend. Peace out.